Evening, Stampers and friends and crafty people. I hope y'all are having an awesome day, wonderful evening. Oh man. Well, I'm having little technical difficulties with my phone. There we go. I think I got it. I hope I got it. Woo! Give you a headache there. Make you have swirlies. Let me close my crafty room door. Turn on the fan. It's a little warm in here. Hi, Miranda. I'm glad you're here. I haven't found myself on Facebook yet. I'm trying to. Oh, I'm semi-organized. Hey, Debbie. Yay, Miranda's gonna craft with us. I'm gonna tell you what, I have a new addiction. It's a Smarties addiction. It started about 2 months ago. And our associate pastor got me hooked. He gave me some Smarties one evening at church. And I used to wouldn't eat those things because I thought, nah. And I didn't want to be rude, so I ate it. Well, here's my bag of Smarties. This is how many's left. Plus what I have right here. I have to say, I have a real addiction to them. Hey, Jessie. But I even have a bag of them at work where I put them in a zippy bag and took some of them to work. And so, yeah, I love them things. Anyway, it's going to be short and sweet tonight. I am so exhausted. Yay, Debbie, crafting too. No little do tonight, Jessie. That's why you're in crafty mood then. All right, everybody see the card that Jessie posted on my pink stamper? It was gorgeous. Gorgeous. Anyway, let me find myself on my laptop here. There I am. Alrighty. Like I said, short and sweet tonight. I am so tired. I worked all weekend, so I could be off this coming weekend for on stage. I'm so excited. But I'm gonna tell you, yesterday went really smooth for the most part. And then we close at 9 o'clock on Sundays instead of 10. And we had this lady come in close to closing with a buggy on her cell phone. The whole time she was in there. And when she finally made it to the last aisle, I watched her. I timed her. She stood 15 minutes in front of the cheese. 15 minutes in front of the cheese talking on her cell phone. Never did anything, just talking on her cell phone. Then she turned around and looked at the soft drinks there across the aisle from the cheese. 5 minutes there. Then back, next thing I know, back around looking at the cheese. I know at least 5 minutes, maybe 10. Looking at the cheese again. I finally, now this was getting like 20 after 9. And I finally go around there and I said, ma'am, is there anything I can help you find? And she says, no, I'm fine. I thought, okay, okay. So I'll go back around. And in a few minutes, here she comes. She gets in the checkout line. Now, at this point, it's just me and the head cashier, and I have a stalker there because we always have a guy to close with us. And my head cashier's bringing her groceries up. I'm bagging them. This lady the whole time is on her cell phone talking. Never acknowledges us or anything. Which, if we didn't acknowledge her would be so rude, you know. But never acknowledged us or anything. And we get everything done. She tells her how much it is. She pays her. I get everything in her buggy for her to leave. And that's when she says, thank you, ladies. Which was very appreciative. You know, appreciate being thanked. And I had already locked all the doors except for one. so I'd have wait for her to go. Anyway, I had to direct her towards that door. Ma'am, I've got those doors already locked. Go out this door. But now the funny thing is about 10, maybe 5 to 10 minutes after we closed, this gentleman came in the door I had unlocked. It had not locked yet, and he said, "Oh my gosh, y'all were closed." And the head cashier said, "No, you just come on and get what you need." Because we're waiting on this lady, and he didn't need about 4 things, he said. So he goes around, he collects his 4 things, walks by this lady, and tells her, "I didn't realize they were closed." It never mattered to her. She still stood there, talked on her cell phone. And yes, Jessie, I despise cell phones at checkout too. And we're not allowed to announce that we're closed because we can get fired. So no announcements, and we have to stay there. We had decided last night the boss needs to be there on one of them nights. Maybe he'd let us announce it. But anywho, so we clocked out at 9:30. I come home, so tired, couldn't go to sleep, of course. You know, you have to relax, and you have to unwind, and do all that stuff. And then back up at so early this morning. But, you know, that's part of life. That is part of working, and it's the joy of hi, Marty. That is the joy of working in retail. Hi, Gloria. I am so glad y'all are here. I have got a card prepped, and I kind of, Jessie might have a little bit of an idea of what I'm going to use tonight. Anyway, here's our envelope. I'm just kind of organized, disorganized. You know what I'm saying? Here's our Whisper White Thick, 8.5, 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead and fold it. And I'm going to tell y'all, I had my card base, and I picked it up a while ago, and there was something red on it. And I thought, what is that? And I got to looking, and I thought, that looks like blood. Well, I am looking everywhere and checking everywhere, and I do this on my card and get this swap of blood, and I had a cut on my thumb that I didn't even know I had. So I band-aided it up so I would not mess up another piece of cardstock. That's so disappointing, you know. So anyway, here's our cardstock. Now, my original card that I made for this, I know, Jessie, it wouldn't. No, Debbie, we don't dim our lights. We don't have a light dimmer. No, it wouldn't happen when the bosses were there. But anyway, as I was saying, my original card I used as my layer, Poppy Parade. And I really liked it. And I did my card one way, and then I did another one, which I will show y'all another way. And I have Poppy Parade behind it also. But when Johnny looked at both of them, he liked the second one best. But for the first one, he suggested that he thought that it would look really good with a base, with a black layer behind it. And so that's what I am going to do. I am going to use a black layer. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my black layer down. And then we're going to start stamping. And after we stamp, we're going to use the Big Shot and do some cutting with some dies. Now, I'm going to do my best not to get my head in your light. But, ooh, the way my eyes are doing that, I'm not sure if I can get this straight or not. Even or something. But anyway, that don't look too bad. So, oh, and I did not tell y'all what stamp set we was using, did I? I'll tell you in just a moment. But I bet you can guess by one of the dies I've got laying over here if you can see it. I don't know if you can or not. No, you can't, sorry. Alrighty, there's our layers. I'm going to lay that right up there with our envelope. We are going to be using the Christmas Rose. I'm going to use this. I'm going to stamp it on Whisper White Thick cardstock. Then we're going to use the other set. We're going to use the Merry Christmas, which I just love this Merry Christmas font. It's so pretty. Then I'm going to make this Christmas for your heart with warmth and love. I'm going to use that stamp also. And we're going to use the Stamparatus. We be going too. I can't even talk tonight. See, that's how my weekend's gone. Oh, man. So, I'm going to put my stamp case under here and get this up here where y'all can see. And we are going to stamp with the Delicata Gold Gliss. And I know for a fact that Jessie is in love with these ink pads. She loves them. So I am going to stamp up my stamp and get my thumb in it because, oh, now looky what I did. I get it everywhere. Is that not wonderful? That's what everybody's supposed to do, get it everywhere. Okay. I'm going to do that. Then we're going to, over here, I know you love it. You are, Marty. Great. This is an awesome set, isn't it? And it's going to be so sad when it retires because it's so beautiful. But, you know, make Christmas cards. Christmas cards, Christmas cards, Christmas cards. It's beautiful cards. And, okay. Now, all right, it's not quite as dark as I want it. So let's try this again. We're going to ink it up again. That's why I'm using my Stamparatus, because when I made it first time I had to ink it up several times. So, but I want it dark enough that it can be seen, you know, that it stands out. Excuse me, I'm sorry. My allergies are, I would think after we've had this cold snap and frost, that some of the old allergy stuff that's been hanging around this spring would die off and I'd get over this allergy stuff, but I haven't yet. So, ooh, right here, right there. Yeah, I like. Okay, let me get my chamois, because I want to get as much of this off of here as I can. I can't get all of it off usually with my chamois, but I can get a lot of it off. Makes it yellowy looking. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray on my scrubber, and I'm just going to pull this right off of here, and I'm just going to turn it upside down on my scrubber. And I'm going to take this plate off because I'm through with that plate. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is just, I'm not even sure what size. Just a scrap piece that I did. And I did an ink mark right there because I knew right where I wanted to line it up at. And that way I would remember. So I'm going to set this aside for just a moment. And we're going to go with, this is going to be our inside for our inside sentiment. I'm going to line it up on this same spot here, but I'm going to pull it down to right here, to this line. That way, when I stamp my Merry Christmas, it's going to be farther up, because if I put this butted up against there, it's too far down, further down than I want it to be. So I pull it down just that one little notch on my grid paper. And that's what I did with it. Now I've got my Merry Christmas right here. Okay. I'm thinking, what was I doing? It would be the first that I buy refills for. Well, Jessie, I'm going to tell you, you better get the refills for them now, because they're not going to be making this anymore. They're not going to have it in the annual catalog, they said. And whenever the ink pads and the refills are sold out, then that's it. So you better get your refills now while you still can, because when they're gone, they're gone. And I didn't get refills for it. And all I got was the gold. I did not get the silver. And I think what it is, the other one is copper. I did not get those. I just got the gold. And I'm loving this. So, look at there. My Christmas didn't even, oh, never mind. I know why it didn't stamp. I am such a dodo head. And I'm tell you what, I laid this over there where I wouldn't forget to put it under here. And what did I do? I forgot. Yeah, of course, I forgot. Why would I not? Now, I'm gonna take a wild guess that I've got this right where it was. And we're probably gonna say, oh no, she didn't. Let's see, Christmas here. And no, I didn't. Hey, that's fine. I'm not turning that over. I'm just gonna get another one. It's a good thing that I keep extras of these cut. I always do that so I will have them whenever I'm doing a card and I think, oh, I forgot to cut me a piece of 4 by 2 3/4 for my sentiment on the inside of my card. So, alrighty, let's try this again and see if I can do better this time. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. You know, that looks kind of interesting. Especially the swirlies down here under Mary. This looks interesting. Now then. Alright, I'm liking that. I am liking that. Okay, we're going to set that aside. I'm just going to chunk this one. So get it out of my way. Alright, now we are going to go this way with this, but I'm going to pull this off first. I'm not even going to wipe it with my chamois. I'm just going to pull it off and put it on my Stampin' Scrub. I'm going to pull this away. This is my, this is going to be our sentiment on the front. So I'm going to, does not matter just as long as it's kind of halfway straight. I'm okay with it. Yeah. I'm okay with it. I'm going to, we're going to die cut it out anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfectly straight on here because of that. So, I'm going to, oh, I just love the Stamparatus. I'm tell you what, if they ever retired the Stamparatus, I would just, I know I'd cry. I know I'd cry because I love this thing. I've got, let me see, 2 plates, 3 plates. That is full of everything that I'm using to make my Christmas cards for church, because I've already kind of, a little bit, sort of, decided how I'm going to make my cards for church. And I've got those stamps already on my Stamparatus from where I started stamping. And I left them on there because I thought I'm not going to take them off and have to reposition them. So I just left them. And it, it's okay. Oh, there, Tora. Oh, look at paper. Alrighty. Now, we're going to get the big shot over here. And we are going to take this right here, and we're going to line it up the best we can. This, I honestly cannot remember if this is the second to the smallest, third to the smallest. I thought I wrote it down, but, of course I didn't. I just thought I did. And, just try to get it straight. No, that's not how I wanted it. I wanted it this way. I want space over here. I almost forgot. I want space over here. So I'm pulling it up, and I can see that the little on my S at the end of Christmas is almost to the edge of the die. So that's about where I want it, because it's not right at the edge. It's just close. It just looks like it is. So I'm going to run this baby through, and I just love these stitch dies. Just love them. And these are the, these are stitch nested labels dies that goes to the Free as a Bird suite Anyway, I mean, you can use them on everything. I got a little smudgy here, but that's okay because that'll get covered up. I think I should have let this dry just a moment longer because I kind of smudged that. But it'll be okay. It shall be okay. Anyway, so here we are. We're going to cut out our rose. And tell you, I love how close this die gets to the element of this rose and the leaves, you know, and the little berry thingies and the greenery and stuff. Of course, it's not greenery on here, it's goldy, but I just love how close you can get it. Whoops, I think I scooched it a little bit here. Right there. Let me scooch that back over. Okay. That's two. I'll tell you what, if I had to cut out a whole bunch of these, I'd be in bad shape. It took me forever just to cut them out. I could probably stamp them and make my cards faster than I could get them all cut out, because I always make sure it's perfect, you know. I want it perfect. Just like that. It's awesome. Okay. Now then, we're going to set the big shot over here out of the way. And we're going to start putting this card together. And, well, first of all, we are going to use some Wink of Stella. This is another one of Jessie's favorites. She loves Wink of Stella. And we are going to, the only thing I'm going to use the Wink of Stella on is the roses. That's it. The two roses, the small one and the big one. And that is all I'm going to use it on. And I'll tell you, in person you can tell it. I don't know if y'all going to be able to, but I'm going to show you and see if you can, because I just love that little extra sparkle that the Wink of Stella gives this rose. And I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I love this ink pad. But I'm going to show y'all when we get through putting this card together, I'm going to show you my other one, the one that Johnny really, really likes. And I'll show you the one with the, there's something on there. There's something up there too. Yeah. Man, there's two somethings. Okay. And I'll show you the other one that has the, what is it? Poppy Parade behind it that I did with this ink pad. So you can see how it looks to you. I think it's pretty, but once I did the other, I'm thinking, okay, I can see why Johnny liked it better. But, I'm hoping, and I'm really thinking, get that off of there, that once I mount this with that black card base, that it's really going to make it pop. That's why I use the Poppy Parade, because the Poppy Parade is darker, and to me it made it pop, and I really loved it. So, alright, we're going to use some of these awesome gold glitter enamel dots, and love these things. I'm going to use our pick tool, and I'll tell you what, I am not real crazy about this end right here because I don't use that little putty thing. Because to me, it just gets in my way. I almost just thought I'd just take it off and leave it off. You know, not even mess with it. I'm not real crazy about a whole lot of things on this, but anyway, it's okay. I'm learning to use it because I need to sell it. People need to buy it. A lot of people love it. I'll tell you what I like better. Let me see this end. Let's see. Yep, that's about where I want it. Okay, so tonight I'm not liking it better. I am getting my pierce tool. Yep, still over the wind. I'm getting my pierce tool and getting my gold enamel dot off of my band-aid. It liked it. Whoopsie, that's too close, but it's already there. So it's going to stay. Be okay. I'll put this one a little closer on this side and it'll be alright. We have matching sides. Okay, one thing I forgot to get out was dimensionals. Gotta have them. Got to have them. Who can live without them? Not me. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever. Love these things. Okay. Now, I'm going to put that right there. And then, let me see, what else was it I did? One more thing I used. I almost forgot. Need to get my A block and my other little stamp. I'm going to use the apron. I'm going to use the pine cone. Because I've got to tie everything together. I'm going to tie the inside to the envelope. That's what how I'm going to tie it all in together. Is the inside of my card to the envelope. Because I thought, okay, something's got to go together with this. So we decided pine cone. So I'm just going to kind of angle my pine cone a little. I could have done that a little darker, but I didn't. And I am not going to try and redo it. Because sure's the world, it would be all messy. So, there we go. Now, our envelope and our card is tied together. Now, while this is drying, we're going to take the front of our card, wherever I laid it down at. There it is. And we're going to get some dimensionals, and we're going to put them all over the back of our rose here. Yeah, all over the back of our rose. Alrighty. And believe it or not, I did not go mad, wild, crazy with the dimensionals on this either on my original. I know it's hard to believe because I'd go mad dog crazy with the dimensionals on everything. But did you notice I only used 4? So, anywho's, they're not too bad. Alrighty. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of judge this about where I want to put it. Oh, that's looking good. And this, I'm going to catty corner it right, about right there. So we're going to put a rose down first. This. All these backings off. This is the only thing about using lots of dimensionals, is taking all these backings off. But that's okay. I love them. Alright, now then. I'm going to go back this direction with it. Like that. Now, I'm going to take the dimensionals off of here, off our sentiment. Now, I would say you probably, unless you don't mind spending extra postage, want to mail this card. Because, yep, it would cost extra postage. Oh, because the lady at the post office told me whenever I mailed my card, one of my last cards that had dimensionals on it, she said, you know, because it's got that thingy and it makes it pop up like it does, it costs more. And I said, oh yeah, but who I'm sending it to, it's okay. So, you know, there you go. Ah, I love it. Now, let me get my liquid glue. My liquid glue. I love liquid glue. Alrighty. Love it, love it, love it. Now then, look at there. Is that not lovely? Now, one more. I have one more. I'm not using that. Let me have my... And then we're going to put one right there. And there we are. Sweet, simple, easy, beautiful, beautiful card. Let's get the... All right. So here we go. There it is with the black layer. Oh, you keep forgetting. Oh, I'm going to tell you what. I don't even know what. I tend to forget my Wink of Stella too, Miranda. But I don't know. Something told me, use the Wink of Stella. And I did. Now, this is my original with the Poppy Parade background. And there it is with the black. I'm going to have to show this to Johnny since he's the one that suggested use the black, you know. It's a background. Probably make it pop. But I think both colors make it pop. But now let me show you what else I did. This is one he really, 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 really liked. So, I used gold embossing powder on this one. And the Wink of Stella on my rose. And see, I gold embossed everything. Even the pine cone. But I'm going to tell you something. It didn't do so good with the pine cone. I have to say that. So, I'm thinking the next time if I make any more with the gold embossing powder, I won't do the pine cone. So, thank you. I think he made a good choice too, Miranda. He's pretty smart like that. And he can draw. Well, he used to could draw. He hadn't drawn in a long time, but he's a really good artist. There's a picture of me that he hand-drawed somewhere in one of our boxes that wasn't too bad. We were teenagers and madly in love, you know, and he drew a picture of me. But anyway, I love this gold embossing. But, you know, I love this one too. And, you know, the more I look at it, the more I think he's right, that it really does pop off of that black. But I love both of them too. And there'd be some people that'll love the Poppy Parade more than the basic black. But I just think they're awesome, all three of them. So, like I said, short and sweet tonight, guys. I'm really tired. And I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh. So, anyway. I've lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. Debbie, I will see you this weekend. I am so excited for On Stage. I am so ready to go. I won't be off till Friday, but I'm working my usual Wednesday off. I'm working Wednesday morning, and the boss is letting me work Thursday morning so that I can get plenty of sleep Thursday night so I can head out, since I'll be by myself and driving. So, anyway, and according to Debbie, road construction is horrid, so so I'll probably have to leave earlier or take an alternate route. But anyway, everybody that's going to On Stage, wherever you're going, y'all have an awesome time. I know you will. And I am so excited to see our next catalog. I'm so excited to get to order some new stuff and work on some new things. But there's some other things from the annual catalog that I have not gotten yet that I want to get. So, I mean, you know, it's always a never-ending, oh, I need this, I need that, and I want this, and I want that. Okay, Debbie, I'll check those apps. And hi, Kathy. Watch the replay. I'm done for this evening. I'm cutting it really, really short tonight. I'm really tired. So, but anyway, guys, thank y'all for coming. I love you all. Y'all have a blessed week. Be careful. Me too, Debbie. I'm hoping if I leave early enough, it won't be too bad. My concern is coming back Sunday because I want to get back in time for church. And because it's our Thanksgiving Sunday, we're having fellowship lunch after service, and I want to, I want to be here for that. Plus, choir practice, because we're practicing our cantata. And tryouts for the solos, either going to be Wednesday night or Sunday. And I definitely want to be there if it's not until Sunday for that, because there's a part I want to. Not that I can really sing, but I like to try. And And the song that I would like to have the solo part in is a beautiful, beautiful song. But anyways, y'all have an awesome week. I cannot wait to touch base with y'all next Monday evening, good Lord willing, 7 Central, right here on the Praying Stampers. I'm telling you, because I know I'll have exciting things that I can share. Some things with y'all from on stage. I know I won't be able to share everything, but after having an exciting weekend, I know we're going to have an awesome Monday evening together. So like I said, anybody that's going to on stage, y'all have an awesome time. And let me tell y'all before I say bye. Earlier, I'm going to be a shoebox swap Saturday evening, and I've never done a shoebox swap before, but I've got my cards ready, all of my cards cut out and everything. And I got to hunting them a while ago, and I couldn't find them. I could not find them anywhere. I found part of my stuff for it, but I couldn't find my card bases and my layers and all of that stuff. And I'm thinking, it's in here in my crafty room. It couldn't have gone far. And I looked and I looked and I looked and I moved some stuff and I set some stuff on top of them. And I thought, oh my gosh. So I got to go find me a shoebox to put them in so I won't lose them again. So anyway, I love you guys, and I will see y'all next Monday evening. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you, guys. And hey, y'all get crafty. Love y'all. Bye.